So we are going with question number 10. So your concept of security theater has become mainstream vocabulary.
I
So
know it's kind
are
of
there,
amazing, right?
yeah, so are there current examples of security theater you find particularly frustrating in 2026?
What an interesting question. What comes to mind? And there was something the other day. I just can't remember it. I mean, we see examples of it everywhere, right? That poorly understood security leads to solutions that don't make any sense. God, nothing comes to mind. I'm trying to think things I've done recently where I've noticed some security theater. It's not all bad. Sometimes, if your perception of security is less than the reality, a little bit of security makes you feel better, but narrows that gap between perception and reality. That's a good thing. So I'm not always
Yeah.
negative about security theater, but it is always theater. I cannot think of an example. It's a good question, but I can't think of one.
Hey, it's okay. We will go through, many questions. We have 30 minutes left or so. So let's go with the AI and emerging tech. So these were the questions given by third and fourth years in our college. So you wrote a hacker's mind before the LLM era really,
I
exploded.
know, right? I
And-
did. It was
Yeah.
pre LLM.
Yeah. And how has AI changed the way you think who can hack what? That's a
You
big
know,
question.
we're seeing AI's hack systems. And I wrote that in the book. I mean, this is not something I didn't anticipate.
Mm.
But I think we're seeing it. We're starting to see it. I think we're going to see it more. I think AI is finding vulnerabilities in source code. Our AI is hacking systems. That's an example of that. I mean, AI is finding tax loopholes. It's something I wrote about in the book. That would be an example of that. We haven't seen anything we know to be that yet. We don't know that it hasn't been done. I'm sure the major investment banks in the world are doing this in their in the basements of their buildings. I
Yeah.
don't think my ideas have changed very much because it's not really a generative AI issue. And finding
Yeah.
vulnerabilities in source code is pattern matching. And yes, it seems like the generative AI systems are good at it, but I believe that a specially created predictive AI system will be better. And I don't know how those are being built. I know we are starting to see purpose-built AI tools for programming, and that's going to be the first place we'll see this
Mm.
automated hacking.
Yeah.
And then we'll